What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gilly's House of Cards. Episode 10, everybody. Episode 10, we're on. So thank you for everyone that's been watching and following. It's been great. It's been a great ride so far. So looking to keep it going. As always, don't forget, hit that like and subscribe button and ring that bell and get notified when we go live all the time on YouTube. And towards the end of the show, I got a little bit of a surprise for you all. So we'll keep that in the bag. But I know what everybody's been waiting for, my first PSA submission to come back. So it came back last week, all sealed up, ready to go, and really excited to share with you guys what I sent out, what came back. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. So let's get into it.
All right, so just so everybody knows, for their own sake, I bought a lot of cards back earlier in the year off of Facebook Marketplace listing, and we sent 21 cards out back in May, or I want to say May or April, I forget which. Anyway, it was May. Sorry, it was May. And it took about 45 to 55 days for it to come back. So this is how it came back, all nicely sealed and whatnot. So raise this up a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. And as you can see in the background here, some of our other graded items that are available for sale. So let's see what we got. So yeah, they use security tape when they send it back. So right there, it's protected. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, look at that. So it comes in its own little box. PSA label. Cute. All right. Moment of truth. Here we go. So, God, they really packed these in here. So, first card we got. What do we got here? 1972 Willie McCovey came back PSA 4. Which isn't terrible, but not great. I mean, kind of a little crooked in the holder there, but yeah, not too many of these bad boys floating around. I'm sure most of your parents put it in the spokes of their tires when they were younger. Get my holders off the floor here. Oops. So that's our first card. William McCovey, card number 1. Let's see what we got. Card number 2. Got a 1972 Maury Willis. Came back PSA 5. Which isn't terrible. I mean, again, these are really old cards. I pulled them out of a 64-gallon container. Person that had them wasn't really taking care of them, so we can expect low grades when cards are not cared for properly. So let's see what card number 3 is. Card number 3, 1974 Bob Gibson, PSA 4, miscut. So the miscut is because see how it's shortcut down here at the bottom? So that came back as a 4. Not too bad. Was hoping for better, but it is what it is. Card number 4. What do we got? Oh, I was really, really, really shocked when I pulled this one. So for all you Yankees fans out there, 1961 Topps Roger Maris All-Star card, PSA 5. So when I pulled this out of that bin, I couldn't believe what I was pulling out. I mean, I got goosebumps. It was in a plastic holder. I pulled it out of the plastic holder and thought it was a reprint until I gave it a good sniff, and smelled like 1961, man. So That was the year Maris hit his 61 home runs, broke Babe Ruth's record. So that one's a special one for me. So see what number 5 is. We got a 1972 Billy Martin PSA 5 when he was playing for Detroit. So it's almost his rookie card. His rookie season was in 1971. So almost have Billy Martin's rookie card. Let's see what card number 6 is. All right, Orioles fans, check it out. 1974 Jim Palmer, Topps, PSA 4. As you can see, edges are a little worn out, but, you know, nonetheless, there's not too many of these cards floating around, so there we go. See what the next one is. We got another Jim Palmer, 1973 Topps, PSA 5. Not too shabby. Next one in the box, we got a 1972 Carly Yastrzemski, PSA 4. He had been in the league for quite a while, 10 years at this point, so he had a very long career. And Giants fans know that feeling well because Mike Yastrzemski, his grandson, plays now. So next, we got 1972 Lou Brock, PSA 4, St. Louis Cardinals. We got Dennis Eckersley, 1977 Topps, PSA 3. So he actually played for the Indians at one point, as well as the Cubs, A's, Red Sox. But he started his career with Cleveland. Next one, got 1972 Red Schoendeist, the manager of the Cardinals that year. That one came back as a 5. And then we got a real heavy hitter here. 1975 Hank Aaron PSA 6. So it's the highest grade we've gotten on some of these. So as you can see, the 2024 Topps Heritage Collection is using the 1975 color patterns, bringing back the old feel. But yeah, this is not a reprint. This is a legit 75 Hank Aaron. It's like going down history. Then we got a 1973 Jose Cruz, came back as a 3. Kind of hoping for higher, but you know, it is what it is, unfortunately. We have to cannibalize some of these holders. Got a 1972 Bob Gibson, came back as a 3. See what else we got. We got a few more to go through. We got a 1972 Topps in action Tom Seaver, came back as a 1. Man, that sucks. As you can see, the corners are kind of missing. Really beat up card. Yeah, ouch. That hurts. Especially with being Tom Seaver then. We got 1973 Steve Carlton for the Phillies, came back as a 3. You got a 1972 Greg Nettles, PSA 4 for the Cleveland Indians. So he started his career with Cleveland, bounced around a little bit, went to the Yankees, then went to San Diego. Next up, we got Willie McCovey, 1974 Topps, PSA 4, the San Diego Padres. So broke into the league in 1959. So, this one was a special one. I got this one off Facebook a while back. 1963 Topps, World Series Game 1, PSA 4, Whitey Ford. Picked up his 10th World Series victory as he defeated the San Francisco Giants 6-2 in Game 1. So that's a nice one right there. And the last two on the box. We got Tom Seaver, New York Mets, 1974 Topps, PSA 2. As you can see, the edges are kind of jacked up. Card's kind of in poor condition, so I got it graded to protect it from itself, essentially. And so we got a big hitter. Yankees fans, I know you're going to be jealous about this one. 1972 Topps in action, Thurman Munson, PSA 4. Unfortunately, Thurman died in a plane crash in the late 70s, very early age. Hopefully one day he does make it to the Hall of Fame. Hopefully the Veterans Committee will take care of him.
So there you have it. There's our first PSA submission. I have 4 more out there getting taken care of and graded. So once those come back, we'll do this again. This is a lot of fun. A lot of fun sending cards out to get graded to see what they come back as. Not so much fun when they come back lower than what you expected, like what happened with these. But nonetheless, I'm fairly confident I'll be able to flip some of the Maris and Munson ones. I'm keeping for my own personal collection. Sorry. Just the way it is. I've been chasing a Roger Maris card and Mickey Mantle for a very long time. I got one of the two that I've been looking for. So hopefully one day I get to find the other one. And there's a picture of all 21 cards that came through in this submission. So one thing I did want to jump on before we go is I'll be doing a live auction on Whatnot. So I have signed up for Whatnot to do live auctions to move inventory because eBay is not being very kind to me, as you can imagine with FeeBay. So we're going to go with this route, do live auctions once a week if I can. I do have a full-time job, contrary to popular belief that I just do this full-time. I wish I did, but I don't. So starting today, 4 o'clock will be our first auction on Whatnot. So follow us, like you see on the screen, Gilly's House of Cards. Give me a follow over there. And who knows, maybe you might see some of the items that we unveiled today show up on the auction. Can't confirm or deny, but we'll see what happens. So follow us over there. So, and don't forget, Bronx Muchachos live 9 o'clock tonight. Myself, Danny, and Alex will be talking about Boone being a gangster, benching Glaber, talk about the future of Jason Dominguez. We're going to touch on Jazz Chisholm bringing all this energy to the team, how the team's been performing since he showed up. So it's going to be an action-packed episode for sure. So you definitely want to tune in for that one. So 9 o'clock on YouTube, on this channel. And come hang out with me again tonight as I host episode 160. Can't believe it's been 160 episodes. So wanted to keep it nice and short today. Have no cards to break open today, unfortunately. So, yeah. And on eBay, we still have $50 of free shipping on orders over $50. So take advantage of that sale. That sale goes until August 13th. So I will see you again tonight.